You know, in our football family, and that's what we are. You know, the only time we ever really talk about program is when we're talking to outsiders who don't understand that this isn't a cliche. This is truly a family where seniors know freshmen and offensive players know defensive players, and old linemen know defensive backs, and defensive linemen know wide receivers. It's a true brotherhood. Obviously, one of the things that I think my staff and I are most proud of is our commitment to the development of our players in mind, body, and spirit. Just like the mission statement of the college, I think as a football program we mirror that, and you know, we are going to challenge our student athletes to be students first and accept the challenge of receiving an education at one of the premier liberal arts colleges in the world, and that comes with some responsibility on their part to be engaged and active learners. We're going to support that, and we're going to encourage that, and we're going to challenge them to be better than they maybe think that they're capable of, because we want them to get everything from their St. Olaf experience, especially in the classroom, that is available to them. But we also want our students to experience the social environment that is St. Olaf. We're an intentionally residential college with just under 3,000 students living and learning and eating and sharing and growing together in the same residence halls and in the same cafeteria and in the on-campus nightclub. And we want our guys to experience that and be part of it, and just have a robust four-year experience at St. Olaf College.
Primarily the camaraderie. You can't find that in a lot of places over the country, and I know we reiterate it so much and just say it, oh yeah, it's such a family, but you really, after your 4 years here, you look back on it and just say, I know every single person on this team so well, not just as a player, but as a human being, as a student, what's going on in their life. And like I said, you establish that with everyone, and it's something I'm always going to hold really near and dear to me. And I hope each and every one of these players feels the same way about it. It's like a giant spider web almost, Anyone can reach out to anyone and they'll be there for each other, whether it's a junior to a senior to a freshman. It doesn't matter. Everyone has each other's backs. Everyone knows what's going on in each other's lives. And yeah, it's a big family like that.
I was actually injured for a little bit, and I think this speaks volumes to the team as a family. So after I got injured, I had to be at home for like a month. And I hadn't gotten to see any of the guys for probably 2.5 weeks since my injury happened, and I didn't. So, talking to my parents, I really wanted to be able to make it to the St. Thomas game, and I didn't tell anybody I was coming or going to try to come in case I couldn't make it. So I showed up to the game, and I got there a little late, and I was in a wheelchair, and I kind of just put myself in a corner with my dad because I didn't want to be a huge distraction during the middle of any of the games. But so when they went in for halftime, I kind of rolled over so that I could say hi to them as they were coming out for the second half. And probably basically every guy on the team stopped and didn't just like say hi, how are you, but every single one of them like stopped and gave me a hug. And I just think that speaks volumes to how much this team cares about each individual person. It's not like anybody's value is placed on what year they are or what they've done, but everybody just genuinely cares about how people are doing. And so coming back from not seeing the guys for that long and then coming back and I don't know, just being around them again, it was incredibly uplifting. So that was, for me, a really cool moment, and I think it really speaks volumes to how much the team is a family, that each individual person would stop and do something like that, and then how much each individual person is appreciated on this team.
It's so great to be an Ole football player for many different reasons. The first being that you come to a brotherhood that we always talk about, which it truly is. Yeah, I mean, we love each other like brothers. And then in addition to that, you're playing football, which is something that we all love. We do that day in and day out. And on top of that, you're coming to a great school, you're getting a great education, and you're meeting great people on the hill as well as within your brotherhood.
I mean, of course the family, that's the biggest thing. You get here and you show up freshman year, and you don't know anyone. Maybe you met a couple guys on Facebook, but you don't know anyone. Then within a week you have about 70 brothers that you can just count on no matter what. It's just your family. It's awesome.
What makes it great to be an Ole football player is being a part of the brotherhood. The bonds you make with your teammates and your coaches are unlike any other friendships you make in your life, and they're definitely relationships that you can carry with you throughout the rest of your life and after your career, after St. Ole.
It's really great to be an Ole football player. Mostly just all the guys that you meet, and they're just really great guys. And, it's a real community, I just feel like you don't get that anywhere else.
Everything you need to have a great day today has been accomplished. Now, it's a matter of you having fun playing together, playing football with your brother and for your brother. Let's go! Let's go! Get David G! Get David G! Go! Go! We talked about this. You keep battling. You keep going. Good things happen when you keep working and make it happen.
What was the best memory of my career? Coming in senior year, two-a-days, one last chance, one last shot at it. Just the excitement everyone has coming in, seeing your brothers.
I mean, every time that we've beaten Carleton, I love turning the Eagle. That was great this year. That was a great feeling. And I mean, I remember freshman year when we beat St. John's at their homecoming, just to see that sad look on every single fan's face. That was just incredible. I loved that so much.
I go back to freshman year, beating St. John's for their homecoming. That's up there. Beating Carleton is always great.
When I think about best memories, I always think of a Carleton game. And that always sticks out in my mind the most. The last 2 years, we were fortunate enough to win against Carleton, and just the memorable walk for me this year as a senior was really cool because we got to take the long walk down Ole Ave and go turn the Eagle, and that was a really cool experience that I'll definitely take with me as I leave here.
My favorite memory of this past year would be the Carleton game. Just getting to watch the pure joy that the seniors got to feel taking home that GOAT trophy, the walk downtown, turning the eagle the correct way. It was just, I mean, it's so fun to see that, just the joy and the happiness that the seniors get to have for that, and just know that you were a part of having that memory for them.
Just the emotion surrounding that game, and then, you know, I'll never forget watching Kyle Keenan pick off that last pass, and that's a wrap, baby. Go Tower. So, yeah, just some great memories with surrounding that game and the tradition behind that, because it really does carry a lot of weight when you say St. Olaf versus Carleton.
Beating Carleton this year. That's one that we always, no matter what, we got to get that one every year. And all the seniors that beat Carleton get little GOAT trophies that we can hold on to for the rest of our life, have at our desk, and everything like that as we're working. So I had to make sure that I got that little GOAT, and we did my senior year.
And just to walk out to the Eagle, it's there's nothing like it, and I hope we get the chance to do it next year and turn that Eagle myself.
My favorite experience so far at St. Olaf football is game days on Saturdays. Just the whole part that goes into it, all the pregame stuff that we do, just the getting ready for the game, going out in the field early, hanging out with your brothers, and then just waiting for the kickoff during the national anthem. Just that whole build-up, I'd say, is my favorite.
I love the if you don't want to, you don't have to chant before games. That for me has been one of my favorite parts, because I think for me the whole if you don't want to, you don't have to piece is reflective kind of the struggle that you go through, like during camp and just kind of like going through the grind of everything, because nobody's sitting here saying like you don't have to do that. It's something that you're not volunteering to do, but it's something you're doing on your own. So the whole if you don't want to, you don't have to kind of to me is indicative of the struggle that we've gone through together, and then now being here after that for that first game and the following is when we're doing that. If you don't want to, you don't have to chant. It kind of is like, you know what, we've been through that. We've been through the struggle together, and like it's brought us together and where we are now.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. Right before the game, you know, you start to feel it as the game gets closer and closer, and that's just kind of the culmination. Okay, it's game time. Here we go.
I mean, you don't want to, you don't have to. Goalies.
You're not going to find anywhere better than St. Olaf. When I was looking here, the coach told me, you know, go and look at other programs and see if other schools that you like, that you're interested in, can match up to St. Olaf. And that's exactly what I did. Every other school I went to, St. Olaf was kind of my benchmark, looking at it saying, you know, can this school match up to St. Olaf? And at that time, none of them could. And now, coming out of it 4 years later, the difference is, you know, exaggerated that much more. I don't think any place in the country matches up to what St. Olaf offers academically, athletically. Blows the competition out of the water.
I'm just super thankful for everything that St. Olaf has given me, and especially St. Olaf football. And I just hope that the future generations can experience the same thing as me, because this is an incredible thing that I would never trade for anything else.
I think the reason it's so great to be an Olaf football player is just the guy next to you. People talk about it all the time. In the military, on football teams, it's all about the guy next to you. And at St. Olaf, the guys next to you are amazing, amazing people.
I like being an Olaf football player because of the sense of family that we have here and the commitment that we have to each other, which I think is different from any other college.
St. Olaf football, it's the crest that you wear on your chest. It's something that you take pride for. You're playing for the people who were there before you, and you're playing for the team now, and you're trying to create a program for the players of the future, honestly. So St. Olaf football definitely means a lot to me.
You know, we feel like we do a better job than any other program and any other staff in the country of allowing our guys to develop in every aspect of their life, not just football, not just in the classroom, not just socially, not just spiritually, but in all of those areas. And it's that difference that makes St. Olaf unique from other private schools, from other liberal arts schools, where we have those 4 pillars that are equally strong in the development of our students, that creates an environment that's just different than other places. While many claim to be just like St. Olaf, we know that the truth is that we are our own special place.
Enjoy the day, gang. Brotherhood, 2, 3. Brotherhood. Let's go, Indy.